Hello and hi friends, welcome back to Krishna's tutorials. This is part 3 in which we are going to discuss syllabus of CLAT 2022. In part 1 and part 2 we have covered so many details like what is CLAT, what are the basic details, tentative schedule, CLAT 2021 toppers with marks and CLAT 2021 exam stats, eligibility criteria, exam pattern. All this we have covered in part 1 and part 2. So the link of the same videos will be given in the first comment, so you can look over there, and also I will be provide the link in the description box. So in this particular video we are going to deal with syllabus. So friends, before that let me tell you these are the important features of Unacademy. So you can look over here, raise a hand and talk to the educator in live class, unlimited quizzes. You can also launch a quiz anytime anywhere, live and recorded sessions, opportunity to learn from the best educators and NLU alumni. Weekly events will be there, and you can also access to national mock tests and sectional tests. Lavo Rama is a beginners batch for GLAD 2023. It will be starting on 13th October 2021. Language of the course is Hindi. It is a 2 years course. Raise a hand feature is there, live wise solutions by the top educators, 50 plus additional mock test and weekly sectional test. Monthly CA and GK compendium will be provided. La Vista is also a beginners batch for CLAT 2023. It will be starting on 15th October 2021. Language of the course will be a combination of English plus Hindi. So it is a 2 years course. You can look over the futures of the course and mentor names here. If you are taking any subscription on Unacademy, so definitely use my code. My code is GKK10. So if you use my code, you will get additional 10% discount. So don't forget to use my code. Next, live quiz future for the students. Start or join a live quiz in 3 easy steps. You can read the 3 steps. Weekly tests will be provided like Unacademy Law Aptitude Test, 60 minutes, 60 questions, 60 marks every Saturday 11 am, and weekly T20 test, quick 20 minutes revision test for your everyday practice, 20 minutes, 20 questions and 20 marks. Monday English, Tuesday quantitative techniques, Wednesday logical reasoning, Thursday legal aptitude, Friday CA and GK, and it is absolutely open for everyone. Subscribe to Unacademy CLAT, comment on our videos and let us know what you feel. Do show us some love by liking and sharing our videos. Friends, let us get started and look into the topic. So as we discussed in part 2, this is the exam pattern of CLAT 2022. Maximum marks will be 120. Time will be given 2 hours. That means in 120 minutes you need to answer 150 questions, and MCQs based exam this is, and 150 questions of 1 mark each will be provided. There is a negative marking of 0.25 for each wrong answer. Exam mode is offline. So number of subjects 5 subjects. So what are those 5 subjects? That is nothing but syllabus. So look over the syllabus here. Subject areas with weightage, approximate number of questions. English language 28 to 32 questions, or roughly 20% of the paper. That means friends, in CLAT 2022 we can expect 28 to 32 questions from English language. So roughly 20% of the paper. Current affairs including GK 35 to 39 questions, are roughly 25% of the paper. Legal reasoning 35 to 39 questions, are roughly 25% of the paper. Logical reasoning 28 to 32 questions, are roughly 20% of the paper. Quantitative techniques 13 to 17 questions, are roughly 10% of the paper. So first of all, look at the syllabus here. Okay, make a note of it. Okay, come to a clear conclusion which section is carrying more number of questions or more number of weightage. So we can observe that legal reasoning is having 35 to 39 questions, and current affairs including GK is also covering the 25% of the paper. So make sure that you prepare well these 2 sections as well, along with the other sections. CLAT 2022, so English language. So in this section of the UG CLAT 2022, you will be provided passages of about 450 words each. These passages will be derived from the contemporary or historical significant fiction and non-fiction. That means it may be a true incident or non-fiction. Non-fiction means it is true. Okay, it is true passage, and fiction means it is something uh, not really true. So and would be of standard that 12th standard student may able to read in about 5 to 7 minutes. So you should make sure that you understand. Okay, you read the entire passage within 5 minutes, and you should also comprehend the passage. That means you should be able to understand the passage within 5 to 7 minutes, so that only you can read all the passages and all the questions of all sections. Next, each passage will be followed by series of questions that will require you to demonstrate your comprehension and language skills. So comprehension means understanding capability. Next, language skills including your abilities to read and comprehend the main point discussed in the passage, as well as any arguments and viewpoints discussed or set out in the passage. Draw inferences and conclusions based on the passage. Summarize the passage. That means you need to come to a conclusion. You need to understand the overall theme of the passage. Questions may be asked like what would be the suitable title to the passage. So, like that, questions may come. Compare and contrast the different arguments or viewpoints set out in the passage. So you should compare the different viewpoints. You should understand the differences between various arguments or viewpoints set out in the passage. Understand the meaning of various words and phrases used in the passage. That comes under vocabulary. So improve your vocabulary. That you can do by daily reading newspaper and daily learning 5 to 10 new English words or English phrases, right? Then current affairs including general knowledge. In this section you will be provided passages of up to 450 words each. The passages will be derived from news, journalistic sources and other non-fiction writings. So only non-fiction writings will be given. That means which are true incidents. Next, the questions may include an examination of legal information or knowledge discussed in or related to the passage, but would not require any additional knowledge of the law beyond the passage. So each passage will be followed by a series of questions that will require you to demonstrate your awareness of various aspects of current affairs and GK. So, including contemporary events of significance from India and the world, arts and culture, international affairs, historical events of continuing significance, etc. So, if you are preparing current affairs, so you should also go through the background, like you should know the GK related to the particular current affairs, right? So, if you read a current affair about NASA, so you should also able to answer when was NASA established, who is the father of NASA, like this. So that comes under GK. So you should concentrate current affairs including general knowledge, right? Legal reasoning. In this section you will be expected to read passages of around 450 words each. The passages may relate to fact, situations or scenarios involving legal matters, public policy questions or moral philosophical inquiries. You will not require any prior knowledge of law, right? You will benefit from a general awareness of contemporary legal and moral issues to better apply general principles or propositions to the given fact scenarios. So reading newspapers will also help you in solving legal reasoning section. So that is what here mentioned. You will benefit from a general awareness of contemporary legal and moral issues. So that you can do by reading the editorial pages of the Hindu, the Indian Express, the Mint, etc. Each passage would be followed by a series of questions that will require you to identify and infer the rules and principles set out in the passage, apply such rules and principles to various fact situations, and understand how changes to the rules or principles may alter their application to various fact situations. So this you can do by practicing more and more. Then quantitative techniques. The quantitative techniques is the last section of CLAT 2022. So the quantitative techniques section of the UG CLAT 2022 will include short sets of facts or propositions, graphs or other textual, pictorial or diagrammatic representations of numerical information, followed by a series of questions. You will be required to derive information from such passages, graphs or other representations and apply mathematical operations on such information. The question will require you to derive, infer and manipulate numerical information set out in such passages, graphs or other representations, and apply various 10th standard mathematical operations on such information, including from areas such as ratios and proportions, basic algebra, mensuration, statistical estimation, percentages, averages. So like this you need to apply mathematical calculation of 10th standard only. So that means you will not get any tough questions in quantitative aptitude or quantitative techniques. Very basic level of questions will come. So make sure that you prepare well in quantitative techniques as well, right? So these are the 5 sections of CLAT 2022. So for more information related to syllabus, please watch 5 videos on Consortium of NLU's YouTube channel related to syllabus. So I will provide the link of Consortium of NLU's YouTube channel in the description box. So click the link, open the channel and go to videos section, scroll down, you will find 5 videos related to 5 sections of CLAT 2020. So that will be helpful for CLAT 2022 as well. So that's all in this video, friends. In the next video I will be explaining you what are the best books, what are the best sources that will really help you to get good rank in CLAT 2022. So that's all in this video. Thank you once again.